Hello everyone, this is Marc again. How are you today? The student talking to the teacher is from Spain. The paintings stolen last week were found in Switzerland. In this lesson, I'll talk about the ing and ed clauses. In one of my past lessons, I said that a clause is part of a sentence and it has a noun and a verb. They can be dependent or independent ones. We use the ing clause or clauses when something or somebody is doing something or was doing something at a particular time. Let's just look at my first introductory example. The student talking to the teacher is from Spain. So we know that the student is talking to the teacher at that particular moment. The ing clauses can be also used at the beginning of the sentence, and so they act as gerunds or verbs that are turned into nouns. So let's look at my examples. Driving is Rome is an adventure. Having said that, he left the room. So we can use this form to show that something happens all the time. So an example could be, people visiting Rome enjoy the Italian food served in local restaurants. In this case, obviously, people who visit Rome enjoy all the time the Italian food served in restaurants. But with this example, it will take us to the other form, and that is the ed form. So let's look at again the second part of the sentence. The Italian food served in local restaurants. This sentence has a passive meaning. Can you identify the past participle? Well, yes, it's served. So somebody serves Italian food in local restaurants. We are not interested in who serves the food, but rather in what is being served. So this is why we use the passive here. We can then conclude that the ed forms have a passive meaning. Now let's look at my second introductory example. I said the paintings stolen last week were found in Switzerland. Obviously, stolen is a past participle, an irregular one, but it has the same passive meaning as the other ones. I need to say that these forms, the ing or the ed forms, are also used with there is, there are, there was, and there were. So let's look at some examples here. There were lots of people listening to the politician. Is there anyone learning other languages besides English in this period? So now let's recap. Like I said in my past lessons, a clause is a part of a sentence and it has a noun and a verb in it. They can be dependent and independent ones. We use the ing clauses to say that something or somebody was doing something at a particular time or all the time. So the ing clauses can be also used at the beginning of a sentence and they act as gerunds or verbs that are turned into nouns. The ed clauses instead have a passive meaning. Both these forms, these clauses, can be used with there is, there are, there were, or there was. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and I see you next time. Please don't forget to share. Have a great day. Bye-bye.